Breaking immigration update: IRCC has tightened the eligibility rules for reciprocal employment work permits. The change targets workers already in Canada and could derail applications that previously had a strong chance of approval. Here's everything you need to know. Canada's Reciprocal Employment Work Permit has always been designed around one simple idea: if Canadians get opportunities to work abroad, Canada can offer similar opportunities to foreign workers. It's part of the International Mobility Program under LMIA Exemption Code C-20, allowing eligible employers to hire foreign workers without first getting a labor market impact assessment. Until now, the main focus was whether an employer genuinely provided reciprocal opportunities for Canadians overseas. But IRCC has now added a major new requirement that changes everything. Under the updated guidance, foreign workers applying through a multinational company must already have an employer-employee relationship with that company outside Canada before they can qualify. In simple terms, if you were hired only after arriving in Canada, you may no longer be eligible for a reciprocal employment work permit, even if your employer regularly sends Canadians to work in its international offices. That's a significant shift. Interestingly, IRCC has always accepted that reciprocity doesn't have to be a strict one-for-one exchange. It doesn't need to happen between just two countries, and multinational companies can demonstrate reciprocity across multiple offices over time. So while reciprocity can be broad and organization-wide, the new rule focuses on the individual worker's employment history instead. Many immigration experts argue that this makes reciprocal employment work permits look much more like intra-company transfer permits. Overseas employment makes sense for an intra-company transfer because it's specifically designed to move existing employees between company branches. But reciprocal employment was never intended to work that way. Its purpose has always been to measure opportunities available to Canadians, not whether the foreign worker previously worked abroad. The biggest impact will likely be on workers already living in Canada. Imagine someone who entered Canada on an open work permit, found a job with the Canadian office of a multinational company, became a valuable employee, and now needs an employer-specific work permit to stay. Previously, that company could potentially use the reciprocal employment pathway if it offered genuine international opportunities to Canadians. Now, that option may disappear simply because the employee started working in Canada instead of overseas. Earlier this year, in February 2026, IRCC had already tightened this work permit category by asking employers to provide stronger evidence that reciprocity was genuine, balanced, and properly documented. That type of scrutiny made sense because employers should prove Canadians actually receive opportunities abroad. But this latest requirement goes much further. Working for the company overseas doesn't automatically prove reciprocity exists, and not working overseas doesn't prove it doesn't. The change also comes after a sharp increase in the use of reciprocal employment permits. Between 2015 and 2025, the number of work permit holders under the broader reciprocal employment category grew from about 3,250 to 9,485, an increase of nearly 192%. If current trends continue, that number could exceed 10,600 in 2026. While increased usage may explain why IRCC wants closer oversight, critics argue the department is targeting the wrong issue. Instead of focusing on where the worker started employment, many believe IRCC should examine whether employers genuinely provide Canadians with meaningful overseas opportunities. That means reviewing records, international placements, job quality, and supporting evidence, not simply checking where one employee was first hired. Another concern is pending applications. If IRCC applies these new instructions to applications already under review, some applicants could suddenly face requirements that didn't exist when they submitted their files. Applicants who previously worked abroad for the same company may still be able to submit employment contracts, pay slips, tax records, employment letters, and documents linking the foreign and Canadian offices. However, applicants who never worked for the company outside Canada have no way to fix this issue, even with additional documentation. Overall, this policy fits a broader trend as Canada continues reducing temporary resident numbers. While IRCC says the International Mobility Program supports Canada's economic, social, and cultural priorities, this update could force experienced workers to leave Canadian employers, not because there's no benefit to Canada, but because they began their employment in Canada rather than overseas. Ultimately, the core principle of reciprocity hasn't changed. The real question should still be whether employers provide meaningful opportunities for Canadians abroad. Many believe tying eligibility to an individual's overseas employment history misunderstands how reciprocal employment was originally intended to work. What do you think about this new IRCC rule? Is it a necessary step to prevent misuse, or does it unfairly affect skilled workers already contributing to Canada's workforce? Share your opinion in the comments below. If you found this update helpful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest Canadian immigration news and policy updates. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.